Reserve player. Oh, correction. Center fielder, number 10, Carlos Rodriguez. Number 5, Jacob Martinez. Number 4, John Santiago. Number 18, Anthony Torres. Number 1, Xavier Polanco. Manager, Elvin Cortez. And coaches, Junior Perez and Orlando Arbone. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand and remove their hats for a moment of silence. Prior to the season this year, or All-Star run, we lost one of our former players, Tyler Hensley, to an unfortunate accident. The last jersey he wore for East Vineland was number 23 in the All-Stars, the 2017 state championship team. So we're going to take 23 seconds of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Play ball.
I forgot to. Not the end of the world.
Donato, and on the bases, we have Scott Beal and CJ Dora.
Good evening and welcome from Fiocchi Field in Vineland for the District 3 Senior Little League Championship. North Vineland versus East Vineland. And for BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher, along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic, and legendary coach Tom Ryder. And gentlemen, we got ourselves an exciting evening, but it started off with a tribute to one of East Vineland's finest, Tyler Hensley, for a 23-second moment of silence for his unfortunate passing recently. And guys, an exciting night for many, but a somber moment to start it off, and we're excited to be here actually tonight.
Hey, man, it's one of the best places to be. For us, it's like coming home again. You know, you had said it, Tyler Hensley, part of our 2017 state championship team, and I think one of the coolest parts for us is seeing this whole tradition being paid forward. So we're sitting in a press box. This didn't exist just a couple of years ago. So certainly when we weren't around in 2017, but certainly for Tyler Hensley,
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. Let's play ball, boys.
All right. All right, East Vineland is the visiting squad this evening.
And let's
On the
check
mat.
out the
All
East
right.
Vineland lineup.
All right,
So why
thank you
not?
very much. All right, leading off, Benny Andrioli playing shortstop. Batting second, Naz Mercado in right field. Batting third, Justin Mars at second. Marco Lavari at third, followed by Anthony Rackets in left. Donnie Gomez at catching. Christian Willis in center. Beach Santiago at first, and Sam Garcia on the mound.
There is a look at Sam Garcia. And real quickly, the North Vineland defense left to right. It's Rivera, Rodriguez, and Perez in left. Casmer, Ortiz, Aponte, and Guadalupe in the infield. Cortez, and no, you said it, it's Bancroft. But more importantly, Al, it is go time here at Fiocchi Field with the District 3 Senior League title on the line.
Leading off for East Vineland is the shortstop, number 2, Benedetto Andrioli.
Very good job there.
You
nice
like that?
job with the pronunciation.
I promised Benny I'd do it like that. So,
What a guy.
as we got ourselves just a little bit of a delay, I guess we're trying to find Nick DiDonato, the umpire.
Yeah, it's hard to miss. That beard. I hear he doesn't even need a satchel anymore. He can just hide a couple balls right in his beard, and he just put them right into play. Took us about 10 seconds to have fun with our good friend Nick DiDonato, proudly serving out here as long as I can remember.
He had that slow gait walking behind the plate, too. He's kind of strutting it out. The other umpires are Scott Reel and C.J. Dorham on the base paths. First pitch is low for a ball from Bancroft. Seen quite a bit of video of Benny Andrioli recently. Showing a lot of speed on the base paths. Gap-to-gap type of hitter, coach. Exciting ball player. Start this off. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Low for a ball. It's now 3-0 to Andrioli. Umpire just showed 2-1. I do apologize. So it is 2-1 to him. That ball's beaten foul. The first base side is now even at 2-2. And a 2-2 pitch. Chopped to third. Throw across the diamond, and they will not get Andrioli. The speed is there. Very well known, as we've seen it quite a bit. He beats that one out. Oh, no. He called him out. I apologize.
All right.
I think I might have to stand up and watch just so I can see.
You might.
I'm going to have to do that.
I was a little slow on the switcher there.
No, that's on me. I actually thought he got through, so that's on me. So one down here in the top of the first inning. First pitch to Naz Mercado playing right field today. And the pitch from Bancroft. Low and away for a ball.
Now that it, number 1, Naz Mercado.
Count 2-0 to Mercado. Bancroft gets his sign, and the 2-0 pitch. Hard ground ball up the middle. Bancroft kicked at it to redirect it, and they make the play. How about Bancroft?
Well, a little soccer action. Why not?
And it worked because Ortiz got it. It was almost like it was hit to him, and easy routine play to first.
Oh,
Yeah, a
when
little bit outside part of the foot and off the real
Wow.
heel.
That was right up the middle.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Wasn't sure if we were at the Vineland Soccer Association fields or Fiocchi there for a second.
Justin Mars steps to the plate. Mars playing second base today for East Vineland. That pitch is over for a strike call.
So we're adjusting to the confines. It's got a very panoramic window.
There's a ground ball to short. Chance for Ortiz. Here's the throw, and they get him. So 1, 2, 3 goes East Vineland at the top of the first.
It's another nice play. Another real nice play.
Yes,
We'll
take
see
a look
right
at that
here.
right here. Good job.
Yeah, Ortiz making a nice play at short. Throwing the leather.
Now you threw the ball.
All right, Coach. It's
That's
going to be
all
one
right.
of those nights I can see.
You're okay.
So East Vineland putting the bat on the baseball early on, Coach. North Vineland showing they can play some good defense.
Play some defense right there, I'll tell you that.
All right, let's take a look at the North Vineland lineup, Al.
All right, North Vineland starting lineup. Leading off, David Ortiz playing short. Xavier Cortez batting second and catching. Batting third, A.J. Guadalupe playing first. Yaniel Aponte in the four hole, batting in the four hole, as I said, playing second. Batting fifth, Nick Bancroft on the mound. Adrian Forty DHing, followed by Luis Rivera in left. Caden Perez in right. And Luke Casimir, at third.
All right, and the East Vineland defense left to right in the outfield. It's going to be Rackets, Willis, and Mercado, while in the infield over the hot corner, it's Marco Lavari. At short is Benny Andrioli, Justin Morris over at second. Mookie Kent is at first base. Donnie Gomez is your catcher with Sam Garcia on the hill. You know, it's funny. It's been a while for us, but you got to be mindful of some of these pitch counts, realizing that both of these guys in a tight battle, game number 1 on Sunday, it's going to be a premium. So getting into the bullpen, going to be a RK Chevrolet key factor to this game.
Now batting, number 6, David Ortiz.
Leading off for North Vineland is number 6, the shortstop, David Ortiz. That first pitch is lifted to deep left field, hooking foul. That ball had home run distance. Clears the fence.
That's how you get a party started. Big time shot launched to left.
And the 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Count now 1-1 to David Ortiz. As coach, as you say, that was a long strike, right?
Yes, it was.
And the 1-1 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's now 2-1. That pitch gets away, so it's now 3-1 to Ortiz. He leads off the bottom of the first inning for North Vineland. Here's the 3-1 pitch. High for a ball, so Ortiz, a leadoff base runner, drawing a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting, number 2, Xavier Cortez.
That'll bring up number 2, Xavier Cortez, who's working behind the dish tonight. First pitch from Garcia is over for a strike call. And that 0-1 pitch is high and inside for a ball to Cortez. It's now 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. High and away for a ball. It's 2-1 to Cortez. Ortiz takes a nice lead at first. There's a shot to left field, falling quickly. And that'll fall for a base hit. So Cortez rips a single to left field. We now have runners at first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, A.J. Guadalupe. Holding it down at first base tonight. So Garcia in a little bit of early trouble, and that first pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0 to count to Guadalupe. And the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Guadalupe tried to put 3 on the board with that swing. That fastball was low and away for a ball. And that 2-1 pitch is high and out of the zone. Should be 3-1. It's Guadalupe in a great position, looking for a fastball here. Big swing and a miss as he got one. It's now full at 3-2.
Yeah, man, it's a healthy hack, and in this situation, no outs, you want to try to put the pressure on, especially being the home team. I like the free swing spirit here.
Oh, when it got him, did not want to do that to load the bases. As Guadalupe gets hit by that 3-2 pitch. So a little pressure on early on Garcia and East Vineland. That'll bring up the number 4 hole hitter, Nick Bancroft, who's actually on the bump tonight. So pitcher and a 4-hole hitter.
Not so sure this is how you want to start out the game.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yaniel Aponte, I apologize. Batted out of the full hole. No, I agree, Coach. I mean, loading the bases, no outs, tough situation for East Vineland to be in early in this game, but plenty of baseball to play, so we'll see if they can work it out.
Yeah, I love the fact that Gomez take the opportunity to get out there, talk to Garcia. You know, hey, settle it down, right? We got no outs, first inning. Do what we got to do. So most likely you're going to see the corners as they are up right now.
And that 1-0 pitch to Aponte is high for a ball. It's now 2-0.
Actually, the whole infield's playing in.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. Inside for a ball. It's now 3-0 to Aponte. The 3-0 pitch. It's outside for a ball. So North Vineland first to put a runner across the plate. They lead 1-0.
Yeah, this isn't what you want to see, though, right? You got to help settle down the young guy out on the mound in Garcia. A little frustrated with potentially some of the locations in the zone. But, hey, it's going to happen, man. I mean, this is all-star season. Guys are kind of trained to be more patient, put the pressure on the pitcher, make him throw pitches because everybody is trying to get into that bullpen. So Garcia just got to take a deep breath here. He'll be fine.
Now Nick Bancroft comes to the plate. And the first pitch to him is looked like a breaking ball as he went after. Coach, keep me on point tonight. I know you will.
There you go.
I know you will.
Go.
That was just a little bit high and inside.
Count now 1-1 to Bancroft.
Yeah, I'd imagine we're probably going to see a mound visit real soon. You know, it's tough to do sometimes in All-Stars because you only get so many visits, but in a winner-take-all scenario.
And that pitch looked like it was fouled at the plate by Bancroft. So count now 1-2. As Garcia tries to work himself out of a early hole.
That was an awkward-looking foul ball, though.
Yeah. I think he pulled a little something off of it and got a little ahead of that pitch, Coach. So the 1-2 count to Nick Bancroft. The pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
That's how you answer the bell, man.
That is. That's correct.
Big out for Garcia.
Yeah, you can take a quick look at this put-out pitch. Had nasty bite to it. That's how you battle back. If you got good stuff, the secondary pitches, roll with it.
And the first pitch to Adrian Forty, working out of the DH position. Swing and a miss. And that pitch hits the inside corner for a strike call.
Now the infield all moved back to normal position. Going to look like they're going to want to try and turn 2.
That pitch bounces up there. No advancement by the runners.
Just want to let everybody know out there, a little bit of a different setup than what we normally have here in our BFA broadcast. So the fences are a little unique. So we got 2 cameras going when normally we have up to 4. So we're adjusting a little bit here.
Oh, and that caught him. Tough break for Garcia as he hit Bancroft. I'm sorry, hit 40, I should say. The run will cross. So 2 hits batsmen in this first inning. A couple of base on balls. It's got East Vineland behind the 8 ball. Down 2-0 with only 1 out.
Got 2 base on balls, 2 hit by pitches, 1 base hit.
Coach, it seems like Garcia is having a challenge with his fastball. The breaking ball seems to be more hitting spot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something he needs to go to more often.
Now batting, number 7, Luis Rivera.
That'll bring up Luis Rivera playing left field today. Bases are still juiced with only 1 out. And that pitch is high and inside for a ball.
And here's what happens. I mean, as a manager, especially been in this seat myself many a times, you kind of see that you're getting bases on balls and you're seeing the pitch count go up. You're going to get your guys to continue to take until those first strikes start to float across.
It's a very good observation.
Well, I think the counter is here is you just tell your pitcher to pull back, throw a fastball because they're taking.
Pitch is outside for a ball.
Yeah.
DiDonato getting a little bit from the bench right now. Count now 3-0 to Luis Rivera. And the 3-0 pitch. Inside for a ball, he walked him. So run number 3 crosses the plate for North Vineland. That'll bring up the right fielder, Caden Perez.
Well, I think here's the other situation, right? So this is game number 2. East Vineland won the first game over in Buena on Sunday night. This is game 2 here. So what would happen is an if game, and the if game is right after. So you also got to be in a mindset to think, what kind of pitching situation do both these teams have to get through? Not 1, but 2 games possibly. It may sound like it's early, but in the mind of a manager, I'm telling you right now, you plan for plan A, B, and C, regardless of what happens, even if it is the first inning.
1-1 pitch, big swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Perez. Count now 1-2 to him. You said you have a mind, Doug?
It's sometimes a little delusional.
Hit the second. Gets the runner at second. Here. Oh, no, he dropped the ball. They're going to get him in a rundown now. And they tag him out. But a run does score. So runners at the corners at first and third now with 2 outs and another run across for North Vineland.
Yeah, it's first inning jitters here. A lot of pressure, feeling the fact that you're at home. If you're East Vineland, get an opportunity to play in the finals on your home field. Nice crowd on hand tonight as well.
That first pitch is over for a strike call to Luke Casimir playing third base. Again, he has.
You're doing an excellent job looking through these walls. A big group of fans out there tonight. I like that. You have ESPN, right?
Yeah, right there.
Yep. You're good at looking at the monitor.
Yeah. Well, I'm trained on I'm the one calling all the shots, so you could say. So I'm kind of
here we go.
Changing what I need to look at.
It's going to be another one of those evenings. And the count goes to 2-1 to Casimir.
Well, you got the Dondero Diamond Club seats over there behind the first base. I see Wilson Polanco, North Vineland. He's enjoying the game.
And that pitch is inside for a ball. So the count now goes to 3-1. There's a base open. Obviously, you want to get this batter and get back up to plate, trying to create some runs for East Vineland. And that pitch is high and tight for a ball. So Garcia having some challenges with control. That's his 4th walk in the inning and 2 hits batsman. Only 1 hit this inning.
Yeah, Gomez walking him back out to the mound, which is a good thing.
Back to the top of the order with David Ortiz, who led off this inning with a walk.
And that actually is going to cue a visit from an assistant coach, Mike Kaganzif. Kaganzif certainly familiar in his own right. These guys have a good relationship year-round, so I like that manager Santiago sent Kaganzif out there because, again, this is just about trying to control the emotions, right? Like Garcia, heck of a pitcher, heck of a player. Big reason that he's getting the start in this game, and Kaganzif likely reminding him as such, hey, man, take a deep breath. This is a 7-inning game. No worries. Let's just do our thing and move on, especially now at 2 outs. Perhaps Al Kaganzif remind him to don't forget to paint the corners. Just like Kaganzif painting.
Yeah, hey, and Kaganzif painting knows how to paint the corners, I can tell you that. And more. There's a shot to deep left field. That ball is out of here. Grand slam home run, David Ortiz.
Oh, my word. Absolutely hit a nuke.
And no doubt about her.
Well,
That was out of here on the way in.
that's how you put an exclamation point
Yes,
on that
it
one.
is.
Absolutely crushed this one. We'll back it up here in just a second for you guys.
It looked like it might have caught somebody's car.
Wow.
That ball was a bomb. That was a scoreboard.
Scoreboard shot.
All right, Xavier Ortiz, who was the only batter with a base hit this inning until the grand slam by Ortiz. So Cortez, the line drive to left field his first time up. He's 1 for 1. That first pitch is high for a ball. I think that scoreboard can't be correct, actually. Oh, wait, it is. I got 8-0. Okay. All right.
What did you see?
I thought I
four?
saw 11.
Oh, okay.
I was
All
looking at the wrong part of the scoreboard.
right. That's all right.
Hi, I'm Mal Fisher.
Hi.
Welcome to my first day.
Hooked on phonics worked for me.
No, not really.
And my math skills are nil.
Al, what high school did you go to?
Yeah, it's no longer in existence.
I wonder why.
That pitch is outside for a ball. Count now 2-2 to Cortez. And the 2-2 pitch. High for a ball, so the count runs to full to Xavier Cortez. And he walked him. Garcia gestures over the bench. Sure, frustration has kind of gotten to its pinnacle at this point.
Yes, it has.
Well, give North Vineland credit, right? So they got some free bases off of some walks, off of a couple of hits batsmen, and a couple key hits, none bigger than the grand salami.
Don't get much bigger than that.
The 11th batter Garcia's facing this inning is A.J. Guadalupe. Was hit by a pitch his first time up. Guadalupe took some healthy hacks his last time up. Probably thinking yard.
It looked like on the swings it was a couple yards over.
Yeah. That 1-0 pitch is out of the zone for a ball. So 2-0 to A.J. Guadalupe. With a runner at first and Xavier Cortez. Cortez holds. That pitch is over for a strike call. That 2-1 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's now 3-1.
You know, and again, this is a tough spot both as a manager and as a player because I talked about it. 8-0 is a pretty hefty lead in any baseball game, let alone All-Stars. So now you got to try to balance out the pitch count scenario. So some may be thinking, do you take Garcia out at this point? But sometimes you got to eat up some mileage a little bit to help you get a little bit further along. Cause
Absolutely.
you're definitely going to need all your bullets for the winner take all if it goes that far.
Yaniel Aponte, who walked his first time up this inning, scored. Takes the first pitch over for a strike call.
Now, who did you say won the first game?
East.
East.
Nail biter over there in Buna.
Big swing and a
Ooh,
miss
real
by
big swing.
Aponte. Count now 1-2 to him.
He wanted that over the second American flag out there.
You can't fall North Vineland, man. They came to swing.
That pitch bounces up there. Gomez does a nice job of keeping it with him. Runners do not advance. Xavier Cortez at second. A.J. Guadalupe at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike three struck him out as Aponte goes down looking. But North Vineland puts 8 on the board on only 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. We'll go to the top of the second. Your score 8-0 North Vineland here on BFA. Welcome back to Fiocchi Field in East Vineland, New Jersey. We have our forecast. It's a sultry afternoon or evening, 92 degrees. Winds at 10 miles an hour to southwest. The forecast is clear. And it is a hot one for North Vineland as they put 8 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Here's that grand slam again.
He absolutely destroyed the ball.
There was no doubt
I mean,
about
look,
that.
even the camera blacked out for a second, destroyed the ball. And then,
It bounced off the...
well, luckily, somebody may know that they're going to need some RK Chevrolet auto body work. Go right over to Delsey Drive, fix that dent in the side of that car, but it's worth it for a home run, isn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Especially Grand Slam in an All-Star game.
100%.
My God.
Marco Lavari leads East Vineland in the top of the second inning. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball. A lot of work for East Vineland to do here to get back in this ball game, and this ball is lifted to center field, and it is out of here. Home run, Marco Lavari, and that's one way to get yourself back in a ball game.
Well,
Send a little electricity through the bench,
Yes, it
right?
should.
Bud?
Yep.
Team needed a spark. Why not lead it off? Lavari lets it fly. We'll go to the BFA replay as he smacks this one and watches it sail.
Bancroft, I think, knew that one was gone when it came off the bat.
Yeah, straight back, right all the way past the center field
There
camera.
was no reason even to turn around on that one.
See you, ball.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Anthony Rackets. So a run across, nobody out. Maybe East Vineland could put some runs together in this half inning to make it a little tight for North Vineland.
So if you're East, you got to start trying to be patient, work the count just a little bit. It's great that you're getting a solo shot. Lavari certainly gets the bench hyped up, which what you're always looking to do in this type of scenario. Rackets takes that first pitch in for a strike, but now they got to go to work. Now you got to get multiple base runners on without having any outs, start trying to dig your way out.
Well, there's no doubt that Bancroft is touchable because East Vineland put the bat on the ball all 3 times last half inning and then come up with Marco Lavari leading this inning off with a home run to center field.
Oh, nice
Just a good breaking pitch right there.
Woo. So Rackets in a hole 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Now look at breaking ball again, Coach. High for a ball?
Yes.
Yep.
A little bit high and outside, it looked like from here.
So to count even at 2-2 to Rackets. And a 2-2 pitch. And it caught him on the back end, if you will. As Rackets will get past the first base, the hard way, if you will.
The old Cracker Jack prize. Tattoo. You just can't lick it anymore, though, because of COVID. So you just stick it.
You used to have that. We used to put the ones that say, I love Mom on your hand, didn't you, all the time, Doug?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
did.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I know you didn't. You used to eat the prizes because you just would work so quickly through the popcorn you didn't realize what the heck it was.
Wow.
I actually ate the box, too, while I was at it. Donnie Gomez steps to the plate. He crushes one, but fouled on the third base side. I hope my car's not parked that close. Well, then again, RK Chevrolet helped me out with any dents.
You guys sound like you spent a lot of time together this weekend.
Yeah.
Probably a little too much time.
Yeah, we're a little punchy. 147 innings of baseball in 4 days.
I guess you can say that's for the love of the game.
Over 40-plus hours, Coach.
It is.
It was fun, though.
For the love of the game and the love of 2 college tuitions to pay.
This pro bono work I'm doing is not working out very well.
Oh, got behind him. Gomez. He's trotting his way down to first.
All right, someone help me out.
Wasn't that Cher's husband pro?
It was a
No, but-
walk.
It was a walk?
It
I
was.
didn't think it was. I didn't think he had 3 balls. I'm sorry. I'm too busy talking, Cat. I didn't think it was. All right. Well, Gomez walks to first.
That's because you're worried about pro bono, Cher's husband.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Coach. Well, look at you. Hard ground ball to short. Backhanded nicely. Gets the lead runner. Nice play by Ortiz. He backhands that hard ground ball by Gomez.
That's a nice play.
Yeah, take a quick look at that one. Slowing it down. Getting dirty.
Yeah, that's not an easy play with a runner right in front of you,
No, it isn't.
distracting
Yep.
you.
Yeah, no, good job all around.
So fielder's choice, first out of the inning.
That's
Got
being
Coach.
very well focused. Very, very good focus right there.
Mm-hmm.
Runner trying to cross your path.
You're a legendary coach, Coach Ryder. You'd have eyes on that young man, right? You want
Yeah.
to bring him in the squad? That brings up Christian Willis, who's playing center field today.
It's Mookie Kent.
Oh, it's Mookie Kent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's hit a couple mammoth shots. He was over at Romano Field and put one onto the track for those local Vinelanders to know how far that distance is.
So Mookie Kent hitting
Yeah,
for
real
Christian Willis.
nice pitch there.
No?
Now,
Oh.
try again. Now you're 0-2, and you get one more opportunity. He's batting
Meech,
for Meech
okay.
Santiago.
Meech
Santiago.
Gotcha.
Ball gets thrown away. Goes up into the right field fence, and coming all around is going to be Anthony Rackets. He hits the Jets, and another run, much needed for East Vineland. Now trail it 8-2. As Willis now moves into scoring position. I like the aggression, though, there by North Vineland. I mean, you got a big lead. Try to get the trail runner, maybe napping, but fortunately, ball went up. That ball's fouled straight back into the screen.
Count now 1-2 to Kent.
got to get a hold of South Jersey glass.
I got to tell you,
perhaps do a
I'm gonna lose some weight tonight with all this dancing I'm doing between the monitor and the window.
We'll get Charles to give us a shot between innings so people can kind of understand what we're kind of battling a little bit. We literally are calling the game off a monitor right now.
Count 2-2 to Kent. Bancroft gets a sign from Cortez. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Good handcuff pitch.
Yes,
Bancroft,
it was. Yep.
man. Come up side in the hands. Not giving him something he could extend on.
That'll bring up Sam Garcia. So a runner in scoring position at second. Opportunity for Sam Garcia. Another run across for East Vineland. That first pitch is high for a ball.
You know, Coach, something else to think about. Both these teams know each other so well. This brings a whole different paradigm. Knowing how to pitch to these guys, knowing what to stay away from. Bit of a chess match.
Yes, it is.
And that 1-0 pitch is out of the zone again. It's now 2-0.
No, the bottom line is try and stay with your best stuff and let the cards fall where they're going to fall. Can't try to really overanalyze everything out here tonight.
And a 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big hack by Garcia. Trying to make this an 8-4 ball game with that swing. The count moves to 2-1 to him. And a 2-1 pitch. Outside for a ball.
When you look at both sides of the coin, and East Vineland, even though they're behind 8-2, they want to stay aggressive but disciplined. Then on the other hand, North Vineland, they don't want to give in. They just don't want to play good defense, pitch, hit.
Ooh, that pitch almost gets him.
Yeah, I think it did. Did it?
Walk to first. Garcia.
Can't get real complacent now, that's for sure.
Now bring up the leadoff hitter, Benny Andrioli, who grounded out his first time up.
Yeah, East back to the top of the lineup.
First pitch to Andrioli. Hard ground ball in the hole, base hit the right field. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. It's going to be close. And he's out at home. Close play at home, called out, bang, bang play.
Big time play. Well, Al, we want to go to the BFA replay?
Here it is. Nice job by Perez,
Yeah,
showing he's got a hose, and here's the play. So close, right on the line.
Oh, ball got there
ball
before he
beat him.
did, clearly.
Ball beat him, but the tag.
And that's a good play. That's a good play, right on top of it.
Home plate umpire Nick DiDonato right on it. And that will end this inning. We'll move to the bottom half with North leading 8-2 here on BFA Sports. Welcome back to Fiocchi Field with North Vineland leading 8-2 as we move to the bottom of the second inning. And leading off this inning, it was Bancroft. Took that one off the knee. So Nick Bancroft leading off the second inning. That one will smart a little bit. And the 0-1 pitch is high and inside for a ball. And the 1-1 pitch just missed inside. It's now 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Might have been just a bit low and away. Count now moves to 3-1 to the pitcher, Nick Bancroft. There's the 3-1 pitch. High for a ball, he walked him. So Bancroft, the leadoff base runner. That'll bring up Adrian 40, wearing number 40 today.
Well, how do you not wear number 40 if
I was
your
going to
last name's
say
40?
I wouldn't wear 30.
Imagine being a teammate and be like, hey, what number do you want? I want 40. What? That's Adrian's name. I don't care. I still want 40.
First pitch missed the mark. 1-0 to Adrian 40. As catcher Danny Gomez goes out to talk to his pitcher Garcia.
Donnie had the pleasure of actually coaching him a few years back. Good old RK Chevrolet back in the day. Also part of Kennedy Concrete.
He steps back in the box after that quick consultation on the mound. At a 1-0 count. Garcia goes over to first base, but not in time to get Bancroft. Here's the pitch. Fastball high and away for a ball. Count now moves to 2-0 to 40. Fastball over for a strike call. Garcia looks like he's reaching back with a little extra gas on his fastball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High for a ball. There goes Bancroft. And here's the throw, not in time to get him. Bancroft taking advantage of a wild pitch from Garcia.
That was a good observation on your part, but that's probably part of the problem. He's trying to overthrow a little bit most of the time.
And he lost 40, so 2 back-to-back bases on balls with runners now at first and second and nobody out. That'll bring up number 7, Luis Rivera, who walked his last time up. Thinking that maybe Garcia needs to try to just pitch the contact at this point. He tries to drop a bunt and bunts it foul. Kind of pitch the contact and let your defense do work. You agree with that, Coach?
Absolutely.
Because bases and balls, you would agree, will kill a team. As you can see, they're putting 8 runs on the board in the first. That pitch is over for a strike call.
Listen, I like the way that Garcia is settling down now, right? Kind of caught his breath a little bit, refocused. Now they got to get some ground ball outs.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Struck him out.
It's a good job right there.
Rivera goes down looking. Big out for Garcia. That'll bring up
Now that, number 29, Caden.
number 29, Caden Perez. That first pitch hits the outside corner for a strike call. So Garcia looking like he's starting to get in a groove and getting some rhythm. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. It's now 0-2.
Coach Ryder, I mean, this is what you want to see from your pitcher, right? Hey, shake
hey.
off the 1 inning, move on.
How to move on. I don't have any choice.
That pitch is a good swing by Perez, fouled straight back. And look, we got some royalty in this in the booth.
Well, no, he heard that somebody's car got hit with a baseball, and so who else but Jim G from RK Chevrolet to see if anybody needs some attention to get that dent taken care of.
That breaking ball just misses. Count now 1-2 to Caden Perez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Good job.
Another big out for Garcia. He gets a backwards K and a swinging strikeout on Perez.
Take a look at the RK Chevrolet replay. See him wind up and deliver
nice
that put-out pitch, man.
Woo. And that'll bring up Luke Casimir. First pitch is out of the zone for a ball. And that 1-0 pitch, snap throw to first. Made it close. Tried to get 40.
Yeah, good job by Donnie Gomez. Staying alert back there at the ready. Got to be careful.
Yeah, it was easy for me to call. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doug. I didn't know you were done.
I'm saying down, got 2 outs, so you don't really want to try to throw that ball away. Give up that extra run. Find yourself in a hole. It's just a little bit deeper to climb out of. But I like the aggressiveness.
I was going to say, it's easy to know who's on first base because all you do is look at the number. Strike call by home plate umpire.
Would that be 40?
Yeah. Count even up at 2-2. Big pitch for Garcia right here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Bounces up there. Nice job by Gomez to block that one.
Yeah, so how long do you think it takes Nick DiDonato, the umpire, to clean all this baseball field dirt out of that beard at the end of the night? Just curious.
I was going to try to come up with something, but I'm completely at a loss for words.
I mean, at what point do you...
He probably uses Fabricate organic shampoo in that hair. That pitch is fouled away to the first base side, and out of play.
Please return the foul ball.
Because he told 2 friends and so on and so on. You don't get that one. That's, again, showing my age once again. That's all right. All good. I used to drive a Model T Ford, too. Shouldn't have said Ford, though. That's a bad call. I was trying to think of something old. Help me out, Jim. What's an old Chevy? What's like an old Chevy, like the Model T? You know anything was way back then? That was a Chevy. Was Chevy around back then? Or was it just Model T?
No.
All right, okay.
Hey, old Chevys right now are Impalas.
There you go.
They're classics, actually, at this point. All right, so after the hit batsman,
Number 6, David Fiocchi.
that was Casimir, got hit with the pitch. Now Ortiz steps in the box, and Ortiz hit the grand slam.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1, actually. Led off the inning with a walk and scored, and then hit the grand salami. That pitch is inside for a ball.
Inside, yep.
Crushed that baseball.
Tough spot to be in, right? Base is now loaded yet again. 2 outs. It's not like you can necessarily pitch around them. But Coach Ryder, I mean, 6-run lead, you may still pitch around them, right?
No. Just go right after him.
You got to get out,
Go
right,
get
Coach?
him. Got to get it. Got to go after him.
There's the 2-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to short. Andrioli will take it himself and end the inning.
Hey,
Big out for Garcia. He ends the inning. No runs.
It's not that I was any smarter than you. It's just it worked out that way.
All right, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning with your score, North Vineland 8, East Vineland 2. What do you got, Coach?
And to give RK some positive press, my wife loves the K5 now.
now the RK Kia. Yeah, go on the
Yep.
Chevrolet.
Yep.
All right, we'll be right back. You're watching BFA Sports coverage of the District 3 Finals Championship here at Fiocchi.
Top of the third, North Vineland leading 8-2. And leading off the top of the third is Naz Mercado playing right field. He grounded out to short his first time up. First pitch from Bancroft is high and tight for a ball. Got to wonder, Coach, if that foul tip off his leg might have a little effect on Bancroft.
Nah, probably not.
He shot me down just like that. Oh, thanks, man. That pitch is popped up. Shallow left field. And making the grab is Rivera.
I think if you know, one of my attributes is not just agreeing, just to agree.
I know. That's it. I'm trying to get you to keep at me.
Keep
All
going
right.
at you.
You can keep going at me. All right, so one down. That'll bring up Justin Morris playing second, who grounded out the shortstop his first time up. And there's another hit ball up short. Another opportunity. And here's the throw, and he gets him.
See, this is here where I know it's a tough spot to be in, but if you're East Vineland, you got to work pitch counts here.
You can't keep constantly going one pitch and out, because you're in the seventh inning before you realize what's going on.
All right, with two outs, Marco Lavari, who led off the second with a home run to center field. First pitch to him. Side corner for a strike call.
Like I said earlier, you want to be aggressive, but you want to be disciplined at the same time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, Lavari. Swing and a miss. It's now 0-2 as Lavari finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole.
Yeah.
Now 0-2 pitch is low and inside for a ball. It's now 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Bit outside for a ball, so count evens up at 2-2.
Thank you. I just got to look at the monitor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, you're
That's
not
all
going to
right.
get a
That's
better
okay.
view than our center field shot there, that's for sure.
Bancroft winds in a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3. Go East Vineland. We'll move to the bottom of the third with your score: North Vineland 8, East Vineland 2, here on BFA Sports. We move to the bottom of the third inning. New pitcher for East Vineland. That's Meech Santiago. As East Vineland tries to work back in this game, down 8-2. First batter Santiago will face is Xavier Cortez, who had a line drive single to left his first time up and scored, and walked his second time in the first inning. So Meech Santiago in for Garcia. First pitch is over for a strike call. Coach looked like he started him off with a breaking ball.
Yes, he did.
Count 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. High and tight. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, Santiago, he's going to work a little bit quicker. He's going to go up-tempo. He's going to try to not let these guys get comfortable.
And that 1-1 pitch
Yeah,
missed the mark.
I will tell you, the one thing that these guys have got to do, they have got to stop showing emotion on the mound. Like, you're not going to do yourself any justice with the guys calling balls and strikes when you're visibly throwing balls and you're still looking to the dugout as if there's like it's America's Got Talent and there's more than one judge.
There's a 3-1 pitch on the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 3-2.
That's actually an excellent observation. I was going to say that in the first inning, but I thought I'd let it go a little bit and see if one of you guys picked up on it.
That 3-2 pitch is popped up. Making the call and making the grab is Marco Lavari.
Or Sam Garcia.
Oh, Sam Garcia.
Playing third base.
Where did Marco Lavari go? Because I have Marco Lavari in at third base. Where'd he go?
He went to first. There's Marco.
Oh, okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, thanks for the update. Appreciate that. Hey, just leave me dangling out there. No problem.
Just follow the monitor.
Hey, Al, you're just running around like you're running a marathon in here, but that's okay. Oh, that first pitch is hits batsman.
I thought you were Ron Burgundy calling the baseball game.
That's Guadalupe's second hit. Second time he's been hit. He walked his last time up. That'll bring up Daniel Aponte, who walked and struck out his first two times up.
Now batting, number 30, Daniel Ponte.
First pitch from Ponte's laced the right field for a base hit. Mercado gets it in, so runners do not advance any further. So runners at first and second. And with one out.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Nick Bancroft. Bancroft struck out and walked so far in this game. That first pitch is inside for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch from Santiago. Low. It's now 2-0. Santiago sets and checks the runner. 2-0 pitch. Inside for a ball. It's now 3-0.
That was pretty funny. He tried to get a little big there, hoping to get a piece of that ball.
3-0 pitch to Bancroft. Outside for a ball, he walked him. So bases are now loaded with only one out. That'll bring up Adrian 40, designated hitter. 40 was hit by a pitch in the first and walked in the second inning.
That's just 2 times that TV show 2020, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, well.
Look at you, Coach.
Man, Coach.
You
I
went deep on that one.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. I have nothing for you, buddy.
That'll be the first time.
This is true.
That first pitch is inside for a ball. 1-0 offering misses the mark. It's now 2-0. What was that one again, Coach? Well, I need to hear that again.
No, that's
because
okay.
Your comedic career is probably going to be very short.
We'll save it for later.
All right, here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, nice pitch. Over for a strike call. It's now 2-1. Adrian Forty. And the 2-1 pitch. Line foul as he hit that one hard down the third base side. But a long strike nonetheless, right, Coach?
Yes, it is.
Count now 2-2.
He's looking for a lot of feedback he's not getting.
Come on, Coach.
Make
Man,
him work
oh,
for
man.
it.
I'm breaking a sweat up here, and the fan is blowing right on me.
He's going to need a pretty big fan to keep you cool.
It's one of those attic fans that are blowing on me. Big ones. Oh, boy.
We won't touch that.
Jeez Louise. That pitch. Outside for a ball. As the count runs the
This is
full.
one place out in the middle of the diamond where you do not want to show all this emotion.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. A run will score as 40 walks. 40 walks and 90.
That wasn't close to 2020.
Hey, come
You
on.
tried.
I thought I did a good job there, Coach.
Well, one could hope, Al. You did a good job. Things you'll never hear me say to you.
That is very true as Luis Rivera steps to the plate. Grounded out the fielder's choice and struck out looking his last time up.
With that statement, it's all like somebody else we know. It's all about you.
Oh, boy.
But I'm bang.
Oh, big swing and a miss by
Yes, it
Rivera.
was, yep.
Rivera have a quick conversation with manager Elvin Cortez, pumping him up.
Well, we had an offensive visit and a defensive visit. Let's see which one works out.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Almost like a lollipop curve, if you will. Count now 1-2, and here's the 1-2 pitch. And that caught him on the hip. As Rivera now walks to first. Another run scores for North Vineland. It's now a 10-2 ball game here early in the third. Bases are still loaded with only one out. And first pitch is outside for a ball. Caden Perez. Perez grounded out to a fielder's choice and struck out his last time up. And that 1-0 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's now 2-0. Pitch is grounded in the hole and it has eyes. Oh, what a diving stab, and what a great effort by Morris. Oh, he might have gotten.
That was a real nice play. Safe. Scored one run, saved
Yeah,
another
Drew,
run.
you're the only one that I got a camera on right now. We got all kinds of interference in camera too, so I'm going to go try to move the receiver. So it's just you.
All right, we're going to step away real quick. We'll be back after this short break. All right, we're back. Morris, unfortunately, had to be taken off the field. We're back to live baseball. And that first pitch is over for a strike call. Luke Casimir. Casimir walked his last time up. Was hit by a pitch. That ball was beaten to short. Over to second for one. To first. A pick and double play. What a great play there by East Vineland.
That's when you need the pitcher's best friend right there.
Indeed it was. Great play by East Vineland. We'll go to a break and be right back as North Vineland puts 3 on the board. It's 11-2 here on BFA Sports. All right, we're back as we move to the top of the fourth inning. East Vineland has themselves a hole to dig out of as they're down 11-2. Gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the third inning. Anthony Rackets at the plate. The first pitch is high for a ball. Rackets was hit by a pitch the last time up. And that 1-0 pitch is low for a ball. It's now 2-0. And that 2-0 pitch is low and inside for a ball. It's now 3-0 to Anthony Rackets. A big opportunity here for at least to get a runner to lead off this inning for East Vineland. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he was taking all the way. It's now 3-1. And that 3-1 pitch hits the inside corner for a strike call. Count now moves to full the Rackets. And that 3-2 pitch struck him out as he catches the inside corner.
That's a good breaking pitch right there.
Rackets goes down looking. That'll bring up number 5, Donnie Gomez. Gomez grounded out to a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch is outside for a ball.
Again, Gomez showing some veteran leadership, getting out there trying to help his pitchers settle down. Might be a bit behind it, but I love the move.
Oh, he tried to take charge right away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Bancroft.
Stop.
Coming away for a ball. It's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Over first strike calls. The count evens up at 2-2. And that 2-2 pitch is a strikeout looking.
Another breaking ball on the inside part of the plate again. Good job.
So East Vineland. First 2 batters go down looking. That will bring up
Al
Christian Willis.
Bancroft's been efficient. So, I mean, in an 11-2 game, knowing that these guys are trying to force a game 3, which will come up right after this game if it plays this way out, that's huge for North Vineland because Coach Ryder is saving arms.
That's what you kind of have to do right now.
Willis down with a, I believe, a 2-0 count. 2-0. Bancroft gets his sign and a 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball over first strike call.
Not afraid to mix it up.
That ball is ripped to left field, deep left field. It's a one-hopper to the fence. Willis chug it into second base with a stand-up double.
Wow. Put a charge into
Yes,
it.
he did.
I loved it. Great hands, stayed back on the baseball, and man, that was a nice piece of hitting there, Coach. Inside-out swing, too.
Just barreled that up just when he had to.
Mookie Kent.
Might have a chance to look at it here on the RK Chevrolet replay, if I'm mistaken. A little bit farther behind. Catch up on this after this play.
Mookie Kent takes the first pitch over for a strike call. And a foul tip, swing.
Same
Now
pitch,
0-2.
same place.
Yep. Kent taking a couple of big hacks, may have to dial it back on this 0-2 count.
Kent's another guy, man. He can hit the ball a ton. Mentioned the moonshot that he hit over at Romano Field onto the track. Even Al couldn't park his truck far enough away to get away from that one.
Count now 1-2 to Kent. He fouls that 1-2 pitch straight back. It stays 1-2. Yeah, I don't know if I'd park that far though, because this body ain't made for walking.
It's not made for a lot of things.
There's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled the plate.
You would almost think both of you guys grew up in Galway, next door to each other.
Well, I'm a lifelong Vinelander.
That's your fault.
I'm a proud Vinelander.
That's very good.
There's the 1-2 pitch. High away for a ball. Count evens up at 2-2 to Kent.
Coach, I was pointing something out to Al that I've seen a bit of a trend on his behalf. So he went to Sacred Heart, and the school ended up unfortunately having to close. He goes to Allentown Beaver College or someplace.
Allentown College is St. Francis de Sales.
Yeah,
that pitch is inside for a ball.
So then they changed the name after he leaves. So nobody wants to know that Al Fisher actually went to their school of learning. Is that ironic? I think not.
No, it's
Might be.
I'm like Rodney Dangerfield of live streaming here and broadcasting. Good grief.
That's what you're getting. Good grief.
I am, and Kent draws a walk. So runners at first and second with 2 out. That'll bring up Sam Garcia.
Now back, number 23, Sam Garcia.
All right, again, 2 outs now. Good opportunity for East. They got to be thinking, find the ball, I can drive. Putting the ball in play is not going to do anything right now. It's one that you have to be able to crush or show enough patience to just take the base and let the guy behind you, him, try to do the same thing. Because just contact isn't going to do anything.
That's not going to work out real well.
Yeah, but obviously with Sam Garcia hitting out a 9-hole, you think he needs to be pretty selective. He can't be overly aggressive in that spot. Would you agree?
Nah, there's one spot that you're looking to swing the bat right now.
Absolutely.
One spot, and you know what it is. It's you in the batting cage.
That pitch just missed Garcia.
I don't know if you remember, we saw Al in the batting cage.
Yeah.
There we go. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball's lifted to
boy.
deep left field, hooking but staying
Off the pole.
Off the pole. DiDonato says it's fair, but it's still in play. 2 runs will score. I gotta wonder if that was not a home run.
Boy.
I got to look above the fence.
Do we have a replay on this?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, baby.
Not going to make probably some people happy, I'm sure, but watch this. Nice shot by our camera. That's off the pole, dude.
It went off the net.
It went off of the fair pole, as we like to call it. It's going to be some, that's off the fair pole. And this is sometimes why they don't like you to do live streaming of Little League games, kids.
Well, guess what, guys? I'm not running for politics after this one.
I don't believe they can come up to the they can't come up to the pole on this one, so we can get a shot of the umpires there.
Oh, boy.
And it looks like Garcia's still at second base. Drew, why don't we get a shot of the umpire? Going to be some conversation and dialogue, and you can see Coach Benny Andrioli asking for potentially some help.
2 umpires already conversed out there, so again,
we're not official. Remember that.
I know.
We're not
no,
official.
I wasn't going there.
I want to remind everybody at home.
No.
We're not official.
No. I'm probably going to go in witness protection after this one. As Benny Andrioli steps to the plate. 2 runs do score on Sam Garcia's double. Oh, boy. Only us, Doug.
Great camera work by the former East Vineland catcher.
Oh, boy. I don't know. I don't know the guy down there at first base. You know him? I don't know.
Yeah, he's on the back of an RK Chevrolet Silverado, actually.
Yeah, he is a smart man being on the back of an RK Silverado. First pitch is outside for a ball.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
That was a good job. I was about as non-committal as you can get.
Who's that? Me? I'm always that way. Call me Switzerland.
Again.
Only time I commit, though, is when I go to RK Chevrolet and buy my absolutely beautiful white Silverado. There goes the runner, Garcia, and he beats the throw. So he moves over to third base.
That was a great slide. Gambling with 2 outs and down 7.
Umpire calls timeout as one of the fans has their lights on in left field.
What is it, rookie? Well, there used to be some nice windscreens out there in center field. Have to talk to President Gary Apel.
Oh, well played,
okay.
Mr. Apel. Well played.
All right, so now we're being told, since allow people to practice social distancing, no windscreen, so you can tailgate and watch baseball. Drink your
There's a 3-1 pitch driven to deep center field. That ball is at the base of the fence. A run will score as Garcia crosses the plate and Andreoli trucks into second with a double.
Well, these guys
They're
are
coming back.
putting the rally caps on.
Yes, they are.
Big time hit there by Andreoli. He was able to get a hold of that one. You know, Al, you had mentioned Garcia in the 9-hole, smashing one off the fence.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
And
though,
now Andreoli following up.
yeah. Well, the fact of the matter is that this is all being done with 2 outs after 2 backwards Ks. And the first pitch to Mercado is outside for a ball.
And for the record, I'd like to point out Garcia has scored.
I did say that.
I know, but, you know, there was questionable about, you know, did he hit one that would have been a run already? You know, that one.
So it nullifies it. So he still
Exactly.
scores nonetheless.
No harm, no foul.
I didn't know
except
you were
for the bragging rights
listen,
in the stat sheet.
I didn't know you were teeing me up for that. So obviously I know how to get a golf ball, but I've seen you, and it's pretty darn embarrassing.
That's like Charlie Brown and Lucy. I'm Lucy. Just put the ball down, pull it out when you go to kick
exactly. Hard ground ball to third. Nice pick there. Here's
Nice
the throw
play.
across the diamond, and they get him. But East Vineland puts 3 on the board in the top of the 4th. It's now an 11-5 ball game. We'll be back here on BFA Sports. As we move to the bottom of the fourth inning, now we have ourselves a baseball game, as it is still a 6-run lead, but 11-5 nonetheless, as East Vineland put 3 more on the board, and it's
got the pitch
David
count.
Ortiz.
Yeah, we got pitch counts up, so 72 for North right now and 25 for Meach. 73. All right, so we'll update that accordingly. And we're ready to go as Meach Santiago takes the hill for another inning of work.
And he faces David Ortiz. And that first pitch is high for a ball. Ortiz walked, hit the grand slam in the same inning, and then grounded out in the fielder's choice his last time up. Pitch is low for a ball. And the 2-0 pitch. Inside for a ball. It's now 3-0. 3-0 pitch. So we're for a strike call. And Ortiz draws a leadoff walk.
This is when you don't want to do this right now. Just put a couple runs back on the board, and 11-5 game back into this thing.
Yeah, and we're only halfway through,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
plenty of opportunity for these
Yep.
guys to continue to chip away. Seen some power bats out of the East Vineland lineup, so certainly capable of rallying.
First pitch is over for a strike call to Xavier Ortiz, or Cortez, I should say. Got a line drive single his first time up, walked and popped out to third. And the 0-1 pitch. Pop, foul, and out of play. Count 0-2 now to Cortez.
I think we're out of baseballs temporarily.
I'm stitching a few up here for you, Doug.
The other night
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Summers Point, 27 foul balls.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Again, 0-2 the count to Cortez with Ortiz at first base. Got it.
Got a run on baseballs right now. Want to take a moment, thank all the fine folks of both organizations, East Vineland and North Vineland, for all their hard work and volunteerism. Another successful season, and certainly one a lot of people were looking forward to after missing out most of last year because of COVID. And
Snap throw to first.
pretty awesome to see so many people back out here, and again, great local businesses stepping up to sponsor all this Little League action, and including our friends at RK Chevrolet. And Kaganza Painting, teaching you how to paint the corners, especially when it comes to pitching. You know, actually, they might want to hire Mike Kaganza to paint the foul pole a little bit brighter yellow in left field.
That pitch is outside for a ball. Sanago sets, and here's the pitch. Fly ball to left field, hit fairly deep, but it'll stay in the park. And making the grab there is Anthony Rackets.
That's Mikey Kaganza now.
That's Mikey Kaganza. As we got all the changes coming up to the box, I do appreciate it. I just don't know how to read. Oh, you know, I do know how to read. It says Rackets on my defensive score sheet here. That's awesome. All right. So with one out, that'll bring up A.J. Guadalupe. So where's Anthony Rackets?
You know, Al, I hear that the Brass Tap over on Delsey Drive has a tremendous happy hour. There's Anthony Rackets over at second base. So I don't know if you went there before the game, but right now it feels a little bit like amateur hour. Ball's high
Who's in
out
left
of
field?
the zone.
And who's in left field?
Mike Kaganza is in left.
Kaganza.
And Rackets is over at second.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's almost like Abbott and Costello now.
Gomez decides to call time and have a conversation with Meet Santiago. Now I know what a bat feels like. I feel like I'm working off a sonar.
Well, I mean, you're a guy of many talents. Usually you're telling me, you smell the rain coming. Smell a break.
That pitch is on the inside corner for a strike call.
I'm not so sure everybody out there is going to get that analogy, I don't think.
That 2-1 pitch is fouled straight back and out of play. It's now 2-2 to Guadalupe.
Please return the foul ball.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in locally. The BFA Sports text board is blowing up as well as YouTube.
Nope.
Hashtag Fire Al.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. As Guadalupe goes down swinging for the second out. And now it'll bring up Yaniel Aponte. Are they really saying, is there really people telling me to fire me?
No.
Man, they gotta have thick skin. I'm not fat, I'm big bone. So, and at first pitch is high for a ball.
I guess that's a self-observation, huh?
Yeah, he
He won't answer.
He has a big mirror.
I have one of those funhouse mirrors. It makes me look thin.
Makes sense. Is that why when we put the last polo shirt in, you told me to get you a medium?
It was just medium, actually.
Oh.
Yep. There you go. It's 2-0 to count to Aponte. And a 2-0 pitch. Low for a ball.
I got to tell you, man, North impressing me. They're still finding that balance that they're making East Vineland pitchers work. Very selective in terms of what they're swinging at.
And Aponte taken all the way, takes a strike call. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, I talked about the Volunteers and keeping some of these fields in shape.
Line drive. As Kent lost that one in the lights, or actually in the sun. I don't think that is Kent at first, actually. Here comes the throw. And it's going to be close. And
He's
Ortiz
in there.
Scores.
Man, great piece of base running, dude. He was
Yes, it
on
was,
his
yep.
horse. As soon as the
Absolutely.
ball was hit and he saw that one's hard down the line, he didn't stop.
He didn't hesitate at
Ortiz
all.
was a man on a mission, and he absolutely tore up the base paths. Big hit there.
Santiago was playing first base. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Big hit there by Aponte. Then Lavari, great effort by him. Couldn't get that glove to knock it down, and he's looking directly into the sun that you had mentioned.
Yeah. You could tell the way he reacted. He could not see that baseball come out. He's lucky to get out of the way of it. So another run across as North Vineland leads 12-5. And that first pitch is over for a strike call to Nick Bancroft, who's struck out and walked twice. That pitch is popped to the first base side, but out of play.
Please return the foul ball.
People went scattering, running for cover.
Now they're running hard to get the foul ball.
Yeah.
It's a big out for Santiago right here if he can get it, guys. That ball's popped to the third base side and running out of room. That one is foul.
Man, there's some brave people parking their vehicles right up against the fence over there on the third base side. Gonna have be a business development opportunity.
Yeah?
Sure.
Oh, man, the way
That must be your
mind
banking
works.
intuition, huh?
Yeah, well, lots of potential dings and dents over there. Maybe a cracked windshield or two. All in a day's fun here at Fiocchi Field.
Count now 0-2 to Bancroft as that 0-2 pitch is out of the zone for a ball.
Yeah, listen, you got to look at Aponte. He is taking a gigantic lead over here at second base.
That pitch is popped up. Should be playable. Marco Lavari
Yeah,
comes charging
it's
in.
gonna be tough.
Oh, and it falls safely, and there's nobody covering home. And the run will score. And it's now 13-5. Tough one for East Vineland.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, a lot of times in these type of games, sometimes the floodgates, as we like to say, open up, and that's just what's going to happen right now. So, 2 outs, got to suck it up, keep moving along, and you got to give Aponte credit because there was 2 outs and he was hauling. As soon as that ball was pitched, he was halfway between second and third already for North Vineland, and he just jogged across the plate as soon as the ball hit the ground.
Yep, he was crossing the play as the ball hit the ground, to your point, and you got to call that one a single. Nobody put any leather on it. You can't. I mean, mental errors are not considered errors. You have to have some kind of physical error. So, a crazy single for Nick Bancroft.
And it looks like we're going to have a special pinch runner, perhaps. Yeah, special pinch runner, number 18.
Yeah, that's
Now batting, number 40, Adrian Ford.
Adrian 40 steps to the plate. Pinch runner at first base. Or special pinch runner, I should say. That first pitch is over for a strike call. 40 was hit by a pitch and has walked twice. Already had 3 plate appearances. His 4th, just in the 4th inning. That pitch is inside for a ball. One more pitch is popped up. Third base side. And making the grab with the last out.
Sam Garcia.
And that will end the inning. But not before North Vineland plates 2 on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. We'll be right back here on BFA Sports. For the fifth for East Vineland as they're down 13-5.
All right.
First
Okay.
pitch is over for a strike call.
Having some technical. There we go.
Am I not live? I mean,
You
were
are.
talking-
We had cameras.
You were talking over me?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's not the first
Which
time.
is, no, it's not. If I were to count, I'd have to get all the fingers and toes of everybody in Vineland. How many times you talked over me? Lots of love in the room. You can feel it, right, Kathy? It's just you want to all embrace and sing Kumbaya. So it counts 1 and 2. There's a shot to right center field. That ball might go all the way fence. Cut off there, actually, nicely.
Nice play. Right fielder cut the ball off really well.
Yeah, so good base hit there for
Yes.
Mikey
Yep.
Kaganzif. Spark something here. Leadoff batter on, no outs.
That'll bring up Marco Lavari. Lavari has a home run today. Fouls that one off. Lavari led off the second with a bomb to center field. And struck out his last time up in the third.
The familiar number 8 worn by Lavari. Tip of the cap. I didn't see Kenny out here. I know he's playing his summer league ball, so won't see him probably around anytime soon. But member of the 2017 state champion squad that we had, and more importantly, most recently, part of the Old Dominion University squad. Made it all the way out to the Super Regionals.
That pitch bounces up there for a ball.
Had a heck of a season, freshman campaign.
Gaganzov moves up to second base on that wild pitch.
Gaganzif Aponte having a reunion out there. Again, speaks to the fact of how well most of these kids know each other on and off the field, the teams they play on, both in and out of Little League. And, of course, high school.
Pitch was out of the zone for a ball. It's now 2-1.
Lavari, part of the St. Augustine Prep, South Jersey champion non-public A squad this year. He takes one off. Looks like he's going to say he missed him.
They taking over play-by-play. I'll just hand you everything. I'll just leave.
No, that's called color.
I know what you're doing.
Giving you a little flavor.
Yeah, more flavor. It's like dropping a whole bottle of adobo. There's a shot to left field.
Oh, man.
Or center field, I should say, for a base hit.
Oh, got by the center fielder.
And a run will score, and Lavari slides into second. An RBI single, and advance on the error by the center fielder.
Yeah, Kaganzif, good base running, picked it up right away, including his third base coach. Told him to wheel around, so Coach Santiago there, no hesitation. He knows how important it's going to be from a run standpoint.
Anthony Rackets, who was hit by a pitch his first time up and struck out looking in the fourth. An opportunity with a runner at second base in Lavari. There are no outs. That pitch is popped up. And making the grab is Nick Bancroft. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Rackets pops up to Bancroft.
Again, couple healthy hacks here.
Now back, number 5, Donnie Gomez.
Donnie Gomez, who ground out the fielder's choice and struck out his last time up. Faces Nick Bancroft, who's probably getting up there in pitch count at this point. And there's his shot to left field. Hooking foul, and
nice
making
play.
a grab.
A
What
real
a
nice
play
play. Yep.
indeed. Was made by Rivera.
Yeah, we got it here on the RK Chevrolet replay. He goes all the way back out into left field, and you'll see this tail end slide. Great job.
Real nice play.
Woo.
Luis Rivera fielding his position well.
Very good play. Got the ball in quickly, too, from the ground.
Now back, number 18, David Martinez.
I'll bring up number 18, David Martinez. Jaden Martinez, I should say. I do apologize. Cortez does a nice job behind the dish, keeping that ball with him. He's batting for Christian Willis.
That
pitch is outside for a ball.
You know, Al, one of my big fond memories of all the late nights over here at East Vineland Little League was either the big decision to be made after the game. And it was like, do you go to Uncle Ricky's or do you go to MVP?
I'm not getting involved in that debate. I'm staying away
usually
from
they're
that
having the
debate.
fifth inning. Well, I don't think you can go to the MVP anymore, so it's kind of by default.
Do I live still in Vineland? I didn't know MVP was close. I had no idea.
All right.
Then I'm going to Uncle Ricky's. It's only a stone throw away.
Yeah.
Swing and a
Big
miss.
swing there. Whew.
Count now full to Martinez.
Martinez looking to do some damage.
And a 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, he walked him.
Well, 2 runners on, 2 outs. Only down 7. This could be a very sizable opportunity.
And Mookie Kent with lots of power, as you've
Vineland.
mentioned. Yep.
And Mookie, guy that can hit a ball a country mile. Looks like potential substitution. Are we asking about a pitch count? So asking about a pitch count right now. It's at 9-0 for Bancroft and North Vineland.
Look at Nick DiDonato. Does he have a cleaning service? Clean that plate pretty spectacularly, huh?
Spectacularly. Wow.
Well,
There's the updated pitch count there. It's 90.
first pitch is high for a ball.
Yeah, I got to tell you,
I don't know. What do you want to tell me? Are you lost in the sauce or what? What's going on with you? You okay over there?
I kind of hesitated. No,
All
no,
right.
we'll talk about it.
All right. That pitch is low for a ball, so the count now 2-0 to Kent. As East Vineland tries to muster a rally here with 2 outs.
I think you made a good choice.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right. That pitch is fouled. This count moves to 3-1.
Up close
Did
and personal. Off the back of the Silverado.
Was that it?
So what I was going to say to you is, I'm just not a fan of kids showing body language when they're not happy with calls. It just can't happen.
Agreed.
I mean, I might be old school, but you're at the high school level, want to be at college. That doesn't fly.
And that pitch misses the mark. Outside is home plate. Nick DiDonato says it's outside. And the pitch to Kent. Swing and a miss. He does not waste any swings in that arsenal right there.
Nah, Kent, great power hitter, but what he does a real nice job of, he's willing to go the other way. Like, you'll see him. If they try to pitch him outside, he'll step into it, push the ball out to right field. He's not that prototypical just power pull hitter. Both these teams, man, they got deep lineups. I looked at the East and the North. Those rosters came in this morning.
There goes the runner. And he checks his swing. And he walked, I think. Yes, he did. So Kent draws a walk. At Sam Garcia comes up with the bases loaded.
Well, Garcia got a hold of one in his last at-bat.
Yep. This could change things drastically in one swing.
It looks like they might be going to a pitching change as he's going to go talk to Coach Santiago. And it looks like Elvin Cortez is going to the mound, and tip of the cap for Bancroft as he did one hell of a job from a pitching standpoint tonight. And he's going to turn the ball over to Casimir. So not sure if Led Zeppelin's going to play throughout the PA sound system, but
that's all right. That's pretty bad.
I'm glad you said that.
Coach.
Yes.
I was going to say Coach Elvin Cortez, I think, was just told he needed to leave the field to not get charged on a mound visit. I'm pretty sure that was just what was said to him.
So question, totally honest question. So he comes in, makes a pitching change. That still is not a visit to the mound? Or are you saying it could be a second visit to the mound?
Well, it could be charged for the first visit to the next pitcher if you don't get off the field in a timely manner, right?
Okay.
Because here's where it changes. You go from shaking the hand, taking the ball, hey, Casimir, it's your show, go get him, kid, to, hey, Casimir, first batter, we're going to throw him outside. No. That all should have happened before you stepped onto the field. And if the umpire hears the conversation, that's right away. He'll give him a warning and be like, there's going to be a mound visit, and then point to the side, and then you get to go. So for me, I would always talk in code. So if I said something with a number that was odd, they knew that we wanted to go outside, and if it was even, I would want to pitch in, so I wouldn't get charged with a mound visit.
So it's just a perfect setting. You talked about Casimir, right? And Casimir, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Well, that was like a ramble on by Led Zeppelin at the same time.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Jim G? I mean, come on. I mean, it's like a full dissertation. My head is spinning.
Yeah, I'm
Like a top?
explaining to you how to get
No,
around.
he did a
mound
great
visit.
job. You know I had to take a poke at you. He did a great job. I asked the question. You answered it very well.
You can poke all you want, man. I'm not worried. You got short arms.
And you got halitosis, so that's besides the point.
All right. Well, it looks like Casimir is ready to go as Sam Garcia now steps in. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 5th.
And first pitch is inside for a ball. Could Garcia go deep again?
Man.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss by Garcia, but no contact, so it's now 1-1 to him. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-1 count to Sam Garcia. And the 1-1 pitch from Casimir. Oh, nice breaking pitch.
Yeah.
Got Garcia swing through.
I got news for you. Here comes another one.
I would
That
agree
would
with
be
you.
the right move.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to just anticipate that that's what it's going to be. Right now, you change the mindset. You got to expect the curveball and just react if it's a fast.
That
Good
2-2
job.
pitch just misses inside. See if we can get a count from the umpire. I thought it was 2-2. It is now 2-2. Do apologize. And Garcia does a nice job of fighting that one off. Stays alive.
Yeah, good adjustment now by Garcia. Don't overcommit and change your stance in the box. Right? Too many times, I think at this age group, kids will have a tendency to try to get right up on the plate. It's not what you want to do here, especially knowing that he's got you with a breaking pitch a couple times. You need to leave yourself some room so you can get your hands inside when that thing starts to pop down. And if it ends up being a fastball outside corner, just try to get the bat on it and push it to the right side.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. Fouled again. Garcia stays alive.
This kid's putting together a great at bat in this situation.
Oh, yes, he is.
And I like the fact that Casimir's mixing it up. You know, it's not very predictable, so I'm not sure if these guys are on their own calling pitches, but it seems to be.
Once again, a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That could be trouble, and making the play and
that's a real
tagging
nice
the bases,
play.
Ortiz.
Real nice play.
Yeah, nice
Real nice
play.
move.
Heads up, and he kept his cool, Coach. Went to second
Yes,
base
he
instead of
did.
trying to rush it and go to one.
Yep.
Wow, North Vineland dodging a big bullet right there. Good job, good call. Casimir comes in, tries to slam the door, and Coach Cortez, he is fired up.
We'll be back here on BFA Sports.
All right, we are back. Time for the bottom of the fifth is Meech Santiago still on the hill as Luis Rivera leading things off for North Vineland with a 7-run lead. Rivera doing a good job with that sliding web gem he made. I catch out in left field, Coach. So he's
Yes, he
helping his
did, yep.
squad out with the leather and looking to do some damage now with the bat. Santiago's second pitch is in for a ball, now 2-0. Called strike. Santiago picking up the pace a bit. 2-1. He likes to work quickly as he throws. And he locates that one down and away, but he gets Rivera to chase. I just love the fact that he's not allowing these batters to get comfortable. He's just going to work. So full count to the leadoff hitter in inning number 5 for the All Stars of North Vineland. Pops that one up. Looks like it's going out to shallow left, but no problem for the shortstop. This time around, it's Benny Andrioli. Giving the 1-out indicator. Andrioli
Number 4, John Santiago.
provided a spark with a bat, with a double, one of his last at-bats. And now first pitch in to the sweet swinging lefty and for a called strike. Squares the bunt, perhaps.
He looked like he wanted one for a base hit.
Grabbed the attention of Garcia as he quickly crashed. Santiago now evens the count. 1-1. That ball misses inside. And again, Santiago with some tightness in his quads, apparently.
Really? I'm sorry, guys. I had to step away. I thought I heard there was a food truck outside.
Swing and a miss. Oh, I thought you just heard the ice cream truck music.
I
Usually
did
you'll
hear that.
run two
Well,
blocks to chase that thing down.
I'm winded. I was running so hard to chase it down. Pitch bounces up there.
You'd be safer if you said you were running and left out the hard.
I was speed walking, and that wasn't even fast.
Well, since you're full of it, it is a full count, ironically enough, Al.
And thanks for the tee up there, Doug. It's 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch. Low for a ball, so he walked him. That'll bring up Luke Casimir. Casimir walked and grounded into a double play his last time up.
And he was clutch coming in to pitch in relief. Now, Santiago grabbing the attention of Santiago. You don't get
Were
to
you
say
stuttering?
that every
You
day.
stuttering?
No, they're both named Santiago, Al. Appreciate you.
While you were chasing the ice cream truck, Santiago came in for Santiago.
Oh, man. I did get a dog treat out of it, though, because I thought I was a dog chasing an ice cream truck over there. Count now 2-0 to Casimir.
Just wondering why animal control's in the parking lot. Hey, with a tranquilizer dart, did they?
Pitch is over for a strike call. It's now 2-1.
Thirteen to 6.
Pitch just misses the zone. It's now 3-1. And a 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That'll fall for a base hit. Now runners at first and second, only one out. We'll go back to the top of the order with David Ortiz.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there by Casimir. Again, North Vineland, Coach Ryder, it appears they had a strategy in knowing what pitches they wanted to hit. And
I just want to try and use the middle of the field consistently, and that's the way to go.
Ortiz is actually 1 for 2. He scored 3 times. That first pitch is fouled away because he walked in the first, hit a grand slam in the first, grounded out in the fielder's choice, and then walked and scored in the fourth.
this guy's taking some healthy hacks.
Taking some good swings.
Yeah, he's just looking to punish baseballs. I mean, every swing that I've seen him take.
That pitch is popped up to the third base side. Still in territory. Oh, tough one.
Tough one there. Garcia, valiant effort. Kind of got caught falling back. You see that one off the heel of the glove.
So Ortiz,
That's where you got to go to the spot. Get to the spot as quickly as you can and try and make the play. Not start coasting the last 5 or 6 feet.
Ortiz with new life as he dodges that put out. There's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh, just missed. It's now 2-2.
So the veteran move to do here, just for those watching is you get your catcher to ask for the plate to be cleaned.
That 2-2 pitch is lifted to left field, going back, and that ball is caught at the fence. What a play.
Yeah, nice job here. Take a look at the RK Chevrolet instant replay.
Look at the concentration there.
Yeah.
Nice play. Then puts his hand on the fence. He was right there.
Yeah, Mikey Kaganza, great play. Found the fence and then
Yes,
made
he
the
did,
catch.
yep.
That's next
That's
level kind of
textbook.
stuff, Coach.
That's textbook right there.
He's doing like the
Find a fence and make the play.
yeah, doing the Mr. Miyagi paint the fence, right? Paint the fence, Gaganzev, get it? Oh, never mind. I have to try. All right, folks, don't start throwing the tomatoes at me because I know it's coming.
Oh, if you're going to throw tomatoes, you'll eat them.
It's Coach. All right, Coach. Oh, Coach, I'm proud of you,
Oh,
actually,
God.
on that one.
That's the best thing your coach has come up with. Holy cow. Got him.
Sure did. Pitch is high for a ball. You're starting to get in the flow, Coach. I like it.
I'm a man of a few words.
There's no doubt about that. 2 outs with 2-0 count to Xavier Cortez.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's better for me to be quiet.
Yep. Yep. That pitch is high for a ball. It's now 3-0.
All right, it's for Santiago. Just listen, man. You're doing a good job. You're trusting your defense. Try to take the free pitch here and then force them to swing.
3-0 pitch misses, so Cortez will walk to first, and that will load the bases for a 3-hole hitter, A.J. Guadalupe, who, as you guys can both agree, has been taking some healthy hacks every plate appearance.
Looks like Mr. Miyagi, a.k.a. Mike Kaganza, visiting the mound, the pitching whisperer. Yes, Meach-san, you did a good job.
He'd be Daniel's son, though, right?
No,
He wouldn't be
Mike
Daniel's
would
son?
be Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, he'd be
and right
Miyagi
now,
and his son, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he says, Meach-san, you're doing very well. Keep throwing.
Wax the car.
And when you're done, we'll paint the fence and then sand.
All right. So Mr. Gaganzo has his conversation. 2 outs. Again, new batter at the plate. And A.J. Guadalupe. First pitch to Guadalupe is just a little bit low and outside for ball. That pitch is over for a strike call. Count
Yeah.
evens up at 1-1.
Right now, it's exactly what North is trying to do. They're not only are they trying to win this game, but they're actually trying to give themselves an advantage in game number 2. They are working pitch counts hardcore right now.
There's a hard ground ball to second. This might do it. And it is.
That'll get it done.
As Rackets throws out Guadalupe to end the inning. We'll go to a break. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning with your score 13-6 here on BFA Sports. And we move to the top of the 6th inning. East Vineland coming to the plate, down 13-6.
Now that, number 2, Benny Andreoli.
And leading off the top of the 6th is Benny Andreoli. This is Andreoli's only 3rd plate appearance as he grounded out and hit a double in the 4th. And the first pitch to Andreoli. Bounces up there for a ball. And Luke Casimir on the mound for North Vineland. He's in relief of Nick Bancroft. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High for a ball. 2-0 to Andreoli. And that 2-0 pitch bounces up there. And, Coach, even though it's a 7-run deficit and only 6 outs left for East Vineland, you get a guy like Andreoli on the base paths creating havoc and kind of put a little shockwave into that North Vineland baseball team.
What are you asking? Shall I let him hit? Is that what you're asking me?
No, I'm saying, if he gets on with a walk, it's 3-0. And that 3-0 pitch is over for a strike call.
Yeah, that's another one too, man. You gotta get up on the plate, man. Make them earn that pitch. Don't give it to them. Come on.
And the 3-1 pitch from Casimir. Over for a strike call, so the count moves to full to Andreoli. And the 3-2 pitch bounces up there, so Andreoli does draw a leadoff walk here in the 6th.
Oh, they're going to work. They got 6 outs to play with. You got Andreoli now, leadoff runner, which is a beautiful thing.
Now that, number 1.
That'll bring up Naz Mercado. Grounded out the short, flew out the left. Grounded out the 3rd. He's 0 for 3 for today.
I got to give a shout out, man. Saw one of our former players, one of our all-star guys today, Keyshawn Fentress.
First pitch is outside for a ball.
I had an opportunity to coach Keyshawn when we had a blended all-star team one year, the senior league level. And, of course, I had a chance to coach him in travel. Doing quite well and wishing him well. So he's in school, trying to get into the electricians union. So he was over doing some duty at Lowe's, man. Great to see Keyshawn. He looked to be in great shape. So best of luck to you, kid. I know you're out there watching today.
And that 1-0 pitch is over for a strike call. It's now 1-1. Andrew at first. He led off with a leadoff walk. And the 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to short. This could be a double play. Second to first. But not in time as he gets away. And Mercado will go into second base.
Man, good wheels by Mercado. Hard 90 right out of the gate.
Yes, it was.
Might have hit into a fielder's choice, but kind of opened my eyes. That guy got there in a hurry.
All right, Gaganzev steps to the plate. Made a nice catch at the fence last half inning. First pitch is over for a strike call.
So at this point, you got to update the RK Chevrolet keys to the game for East Vineland. And that's, you got to load the bases. That's one way or the other. Don't be too aggressive. Don't chase.
The ball is humpback liner caught there by Ortiz. Second out.
And on the flip side, if you're North Vineland to close this one out, continue to pitch the contact, right? fill the zone with strikes, take advantage of the fact they have a 7-run lead,
You came real close to being a prophet there.
and save
Real close.
your pitching for game number 2.
Yeah, profit is not in Doug's language. It's actually deficit. First pitch to Marco Lavari. He's outside for a ball.
Well, we got you as part of the team, and we got to add you to the travel and entertainment expense category. Like right now, I know you're already thinking about where we eating between games.
That 1-0 pitch. Marco Lavari does a nice job of laying off. It's now 2-0.
Yeah, Lavari clobbered one. Early in this one, the team was originally down. First run on the board, solo shot to dead center field. Followed it up with another nice base knock. I got to give President Gary Apel some props for the East Vineland uniforms. They're very sharp this year, sublimated.
Sublimated, huh? Merriam-Webster's Dictionary coming out. There you go. Coach, you had a tee up right there, buddy.
Lavari makes his way to first.
I knew you were just to chime right in.
Runners at first and second with 2 outs. That will bring up Anthony Rackets. He was hit by a pitch, struck out, and popped out to the pitcher his last time up. Runners fake, but do not go.
Now our friends at the Vineland Municipal Utility, as the electric burns bright. I know that's always an adventure, but some updated LED light bulbs.
I was going to say,
looks like.
it looks sharp.
The way this thing is going, looks like we might be playing another game under the lights. Exactly what I was thinking might happen in this 3-game series between these two rivals.
That pitch is outside for a ball.
Nail biter in game number 1. North Vineland came out slugging here in game number 2. Put a snowman on the board on this 92-degree night.
Did you say snow cone? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That pitch is fouled away.
And haven't looked back, so well positioned. But you think about it, since that first inning, this is a little bit of a different ball game.
You don't want to think about snowmen, do you?
They count now 1-2 to Rackets.
Coach Ryder starts to get all tense when he hears about snowmen. The golfer that he is, he doesn't like snowmen on the scorecard, at least.
That pitch is lifted to center field, hit fairly high, but not deep. Oh, and coming in and making the play. I believe that was Perez. Was it Perez?
That was a real nice play.
No, Santiago.
It was a
Or was it
real nice
Perez?
play.
Someone help me out there. As it was.
The center fielder.
It was not. It wasn't either. Number 10,
That was number 10.
Carlos Rodriguez.
All right, that'll end it. So we move to the bottom of the 6th inning with your score 13-6 here on BFA Sports. All right, we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. North Vineland leading 13-6. I don't know if I should even move to the other side of the room or not, but
Counting firm of Jost and Apel in full effect up here, delivering tonight's pitch counts.
oh boy.
Oh, wow, the third base camera is actually going to be functioning for game number 2.
Well, all right. Can't wait. Well, let's not assume there's a game number 2, by the way. That pitch is outside for a ball.
1-1.
I believe the count is 1-1. And that 1-1 pitch is low for a ball. Might be able to get a count out of the umpire. 2-1 pitch. So let's check the scoreboard. It's now 3-1. 3. And the 3-1 pitch. Low and away for a ball. He walked him. So Daniel Aponte leads off the bottom of the 6th with a base on balls. Now bring up Nick Bancroft. Bancroft is struck out, walked twice, and had a single back in the 4th inning.
So I got an interesting question for you.
Number 13, Nick.
If this thing does go 2 games, traditionally you do the coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
So the winner of the coin flip gets the choice of home or away or the dugout. So
I'm not superstitious. I want to be home.
So
I want that last at bat.
So would you force your opponent to switch dugouts?
Yes. Little gamesmanship, Doug. And I think I could flip that question right back to you. What would you do?
In this environment, I don't care about the dugout. I just want home or away. Like I wouldn't in this situation. I wouldn't force the like if I lost the coin toss, I wouldn't force the other team to switch the dugouts. But I've played against guys that try to throw me off throw me off my game in that situation.
Doug, whether you're on your game or off your game, you're always off your game. That's all I can tell you.
But it's very weird sometimes. Like I've actually been in situations. It's a true story. Like when we were on a run in 2017, I took the dugout over home or away. Like I won the toss, I wanted the dugout.
So 17 in the state championship team.
Yes.
What was that? Districts
nice
or
run? Good jump.
Nice play. Nice play all around, really.
Nice jump.
Nice jump, nice throw.
Actually.
count 2-2 to Bancroft? But go ahead.
Actually, all the way through. And I tell you this, and here was why. The farther that you go or you advance, and I know for this year because of the COVID thing, you can only go to the state championship game. But like when we got past the states and then into Eastern Regional,
3-2 pitch is lifted up the third base side, and
man, tough spot.
It
there.
is a tough spot over there. Garcia
covered a lot of ground.
Yes, he did.
But, going back to that, there are certain fields that you play at, especially when it's as hot as it is. You do everything that you can knowing that your kids have been playing in multiple games to try to, take care of the heat situation. So that's number one. Number two, you'd be amazed at sometimes the kids, the level of comfortability they have, and they're used to that regiment and their routine.
There's a 3-2 pitch. Well, that ball's ripped in the gap, and that'll –
nice play.
What a play. Oh, no, it did fell. It actually landed safely, right? I couldn't quite – he did catch it.
He got it.
Was it Gengar?
Kiganza. Here it is on the BFA replay. We'll go there, and we will slow it down.
Watch this.
Look at this.
Oh, nice play by Giganza.
Hell yeah, nice play. Pardon my French.
Did you curse? I didn't think
sort
so.
of. Probably said something I
Yeah,
would
but
say
what
in
about the
church.
field awareness by Gaganza? He's on his back, realizing there's runners, and he flips it to his center fielder.
Outstanding.
How about
That's a
that?
good play right there.
Come on.
Web gem for Mikey Kaganza. And so the last thing I would tell you is if you have a team that you know is big time with hitting, I always like to put a team on their heels. So I'll go and try to put a 5 spot on you in the first inning and then have the other team crawl out of a hole and try to battle back. And I say that because the way that this one has gone, I would be surprised if North Vineland wants to hit first, that this game goes into a game number 3 situation. Just saying.
The 1 out. Adrian 40 now has a 1-2 count. East Vineland down 7 runs, 13-6 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That pitch is high inside for a ball. It's now 2-2 to 40. And a 2-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's now 3-2.
And I'll tell you, man, San Diego's done a real nice job of pitching. You know, he's come into this situation in this scenario, team being down by quite a few. He's kept his cool. He's flooded the zone. He's thrown a lot of strikes and trusted his defense.
That ball is lifted to deep left field, taking the Gaganza back, and that ball is out of here. Home run. Adrian 40 with a 2-run blast here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's now a 15-6 ball game. Favorite North Vineland.
Man, the ball is flying out of the park tonight. And 40. He puts a charge into this one, and we'll check out the RK Chevrolet instant replay. Ba-bang. That ball carried, and it got out in a hurry. You see it just go over. Look at Ganza. Another great effort here, but out of his reach.
Oh, it just missed a fan out there in left field. He looked at his wife and said, "Why didn't you go get it?" Oh, man.
Oh, man, now you're a prophet.
Yeah. And the fantastic news here, though, is both these teams, all these families, going to get an opportunity to have this game as a keepsake for years to come.
That's why we're doing it, Doug, right?
Listen, 100%. I've said it 1,000 times, and, you know, like Jim G from RK Chevrolet, he even came up in the booth tonight, and he says the same thing. I mean, these are the memories that you make with your kids and your kids' friends and the families and the people that you met over the years, and you just never forget. You know, it brings you back. And even with our kids just being a few years removed, I always say, man, I would do anything to be able to do it all over again. And the fact that we were available to do it, I had talked to Mike Gaganzif and Gary Apel a few weeks back. There's no question that this is where we were going to be on the 29th, and these kids are making it worth a while and then some. And who knows, man, we could be looking at a game 3, winner take all. And you don't get to see that every day.
No, you don't, as Luis Rivera now has a 3-1 count. Pitches low for a ball. He walked him. Oh, threw that one back.
Hard 90.
But you know what? To your point, though, I mean, literally, as we're doing this, I'm thinking about all the great highlights we kind of went through and things you kind of wish you could kind of go back and watch. And we're just pleased to be able to bring this to you today. Hey, listen, we did a lot of baseball this weekend, and you said we were doing this tonight, and we were doing it for the league. I was instantly energized. Snap throw to first base.
Oh, yeah, you and I both. And, you know, and so BFA Sports stands for Brother from Another. And you and I met for the very first time out on the T-ball field here at Fiocchi Field. I moved out to Vineland in 2006, didn't know a soul in town. Just knew that there was a pretty good baseball program since there was 3 little leagues. You never see that, East, North, and South. And signed up for T-ball and had Garrett Fisher on the list. And some man in pants that were way too small for him showed up.
Well, I was gonna get sentimental. I was gonna tell you it was
And he
probably the
ended up being
worst
my
day of my
friend.
life that I met you on the baseball field. Pitch is low for a ball.
Should I ask which guy that was?
Yeah. Nah, listen, man, the memories we made out here, and it's not, listen, we're East guys, and a lot of people watching and listening to know that, but the relationships I've had with the guys over at North, and, Jerry Morales over there, and Elvin Cortez, and Joey Ramos over in South, and, his brother, A.B. I mean, I could just go on and on. Makes it real easy to want to be able to do things for the kids and continue to be involved and give. And this is just another part of it.
Yeah, it's crazy, the memories that we had. And you kind of think if this was available, it's just, can you imagine just going back and being able to watch this? I mean, we're so honored and pleased to be able to bring this to you.
Yeah. 100%. So it looks like Meech Santiago going to be lifted in this one, and a pitching change is underway. So, again, want to give a tip of the cap and thanks District 3 Administrator Tom McCarville, Kathy Jost, the assistant admin is here.
She's the omnipresent.
She's probably, in all honesty, Kathy has got to have a record of games served from an all-star standpoint in District 3, and I'm talking like all time. It's not even close. Like, it was kind of a joke. We were talking tonight, and my wife, who's also here, she's like, she's like, you think Kathy's going to be there? And there was a couple things I could say, but I won't say because we're on the air. It would be wrong to kind of say, but, the cliches about the bear and stuff. So, and of course, like these are people that continue to give back and they inspire you to want to do more and pick it up. And it's just really great stuff all the way around. So thank you to Kathy. Thank you to Gary Apel for, having us. Thanks to Tom McCarville for all the time that he served over the years. And, Joey Ramos has been heavily involved. There's 100 people that I'm certainly forgetting. And, I've become, even with Jim G, one of my greatest friends, and I ended up getting to know him initially through my involvement at East Vineland Little League, and even his son now working over at the dealership with him, and Jim coached a bunch of all-star teams, and the relationships and the friends that he's made. He came out here tonight just to watch some baseball and kind of take it all in, and he's done a lot for the league as well, and always makes me proud to call Vineland home and come home again. So not to kind of go on a runoff as we're hearing a pitching change as Mercado's coming in, but just want to thank all of you folks out there that have been supportive of all that we've done. And if you haven't volunteered for Little League, you're totally missing out. So it's easy to be somebody to yell at coaches and stay on the other side of the fence and give umpires a hard time, but it's a whole different ball game when you actually step up and contribute. So I hope that you guys find the time to be able to do that.
Very well said. Very well said.
All right, so it looks like Mercado, smile on his face. He comes in, team down 9, bottom of the 6th.
Luke Casimir at the plate. First pitch is low for a ball. That was beautifully said, Doug.
I'm glad you approved that message.
I do. Just wondering how much you pay Jim G to be your friend. I don't think you have any friends. And the pitch is over for a strike call. It's now 1-1.
You just got disinvited to Cage Fury this weekend.
Oh, I was looking forward to it, actually.
I'm going to put you in a chokehold. Maybe a single arm bar.
I think the scoreboard might not be working as I don't have a count. I think it's 2-1. What do you got, Kathy?
You got Casper on the scoreboard right now.
Pitch is high for a ball.
3-1.
I mean, Apel on the scoreboard. 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It looks like a foul tip.
A big swing
Casimir, yeah.
Big swing.
Casimir looking to do some more damage. Now has a count 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch. Pop foul on the first base side now to play. Count remains 3-2 to Casimir. Every time I say his name, I keep hearing that song in my head, even though it's Cashmere. He needs that as a walk-up song, to be honest with you. That should be his walk-up song. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Just missed outside for a ball. He walked him. Base is now loaded. And we're back to the top of the order. And look who comes to the plate, but none other than David Ortiz, who already has a grand slam in this game, Coach.
Yes, he does.
Number 6, David Ortiz.
So only one out. David Ortiz with a big opportunity to put some more runs on the board for North Vineland. That first pitch is over for a strike call. That ball is hit the center field. Could be an opportunity for an RBI, and it looks like it will work out. It's a sac fly. Effective at bat for David Ortiz, who now has 5 RBIs in this ball game.
I have to say that's a very good night.
And out will do it as the 10-run rule kicks in. So North Vineland winning 16-6 here in game number 1, or at least game number 3 for them. We'll be back on BFA Sports for the second game just after this short break.